session. We have Arani Srinivasan Rashantan. She is the data privacy manager at. So she is talking on this topic, building a culture of digital responsibility in local communities. You are.
Thank you, Amesha. Good afternoon, everyone. So can we just gather a bit little here because it's scattered around as we are having a little less audience. Good to see. All right. Thank you. So I know it's 12 o'clock and all of you, your tummies are saying something to you, but let's have a thoughtful discussion today. So it's going to be very interactive. I don't have much slides here to talk, but let's see what we can give to the society while we are using the digital world, right? So when I was here, like I can see everyone, we are like scrolling the phones and like we are so busy with our duties on the phone itself. Yeah, yes. So we are going to talk about that. So building a culture of digital responsibility in local communities. So we can divide this heading like what is digital responsibility and how are we going to help the local communities, okay? So when it comes to the digital responsibility, so I just put the definition there, but all of us know what is the responsibility called. What is that? So as a son, daughter, mom, dad, a professional or like anything, whatever the role that you are playing in the society, you do have some responsibility to do daily in your life, yes? Yeah, so what is responsible? We need to do something for us and also to the others, right? And also to the others, that is a remarkable point here. So why this digital? What is this digital? What is the digital responsibility? So from the morning to night, we are always with the devices these days, right? Laptop, phones, smartwatches, even the calendars are also like we are looking on the phone and all those things, right? So it's mostly digital. Without that, we can't even function. From the morning, like when you wake up, you are just hearing the alarm of the not on the clock from the phone itself. And you end up like setting the alarm again in the phone itself. And during the time, even the communication these days, over the phone, through some WhatsApp messages, any form of platforms, you use it. So while you use that one, how to use it, and how can I use that one without touching the other person's face, right? So that is called like in digital, how are we going to be responsible? So in case if I have used that one in a different manner, I'm not going to say it's a bad manner, in a different manner, sometimes I need to face some consequences. So let's see what are those things. So in this one, I'm going to talk about digital citizenship, footprint and etiquette, and also the ethics. Digital citizenship, just forget about the digital. What is citizenship? We are Sri Lankan citizens. So what do you have to do as a Sri Lankan citizen? Come on, what do you all have to do as a Sri Lankan citizen?
Voting.
Sorry?
Voting.
Obviously, yes, you should do that, right? So being a responsible member of the online world, as he said, there is something for us to do to be a digital citizenship. So we do have to sing our national anthem, yes. We do have to salute our flag, yes. And there are some set of rules as being a Sri Lankan citizen. Like that, in digital, how are you going to be a citizen? Respectful, supportive, digital communities, okay, just forget about that. Right? When you are a citizen of here, in this country, are you able to say something inappropriate to the person who is next to you? Why? Why? Is there any law saying don't talk it like that? So, why you don't want to say something bad about a person who is next to you? Why?
You don't want someone to do the same to me.
Exactly, right? I would like to throw the stone, but I don't want that stone comes against me, okay? So you can't do that. I'm like, okay, I'll ask the question to you. So while you cross the road, what do you do normally? You wait until the road is clear, or like you're checking the signals? Yeah, right, we are normally not. But anyhow, when the road is clear, we are crossing. See how we have made the generation like this? Actually, we have to stay until the mark turns green. So this is the reflect. So I'm not, the responsibility of the adults, because the kid is just saying when it is clear we can clap. No, you have to wait until it turns green. Okay, so these are the very simple things what we normally do in our daily life like that. In online, what are we doing right now? Let's see about the voting. So you do have your own choices. That's okay to represent, or when you have your own thing to tell, right? I'm going to be like this. I'm going to vote like this. Good. Are you able to change another person's choice? Actually, yes, but there is a procedure. That is how they are doing some campaigns. They say that I'm going to do good. So that means there is no. You can change someone's mind, but there is a procedure to do. Right? So I'm just going through like very simple things, because I'm going to discuss some scenarios with you after this one. Right? So it's quickly I'm going to the theories only. So when it comes to, so that is kind of like being a citizenship, what you have to do, we discuss the normal life. Let's see what are we going to do in the digital later. When it comes to footprint. What is footprint?
Things we leave behind when accessing digital.
Hey, no, just what about digital right now? Exactly. So just for a small person, we can say, okay, when you step on the mud, there will be footprints of yours. You are leaving footprints behind you, right? When someone knows, okay, there are footprints, sometimes we can follow the footprints or not. In a good way, also in a bad way as well. So when you leave footprints, it leads to you to be like in a bad way. Someone can follow you and you might ended up with some danger, or else you can be a leader showing something. So that is called footprint. But in digital footprint, you need to think, what are we leaving? What kind of are we leaving a good thing, or are we leaving some garbage on the digital which might cause a danger to us, to me, okay, particularly to myself, right? Why I'm giving that kind of a lead to a person? Why? You're going to think about that. So that is we call digital footprint. So if it comes like in your online presence, what you leave behind. So let me know what normally that you leave behind in the internet or in your online. All of you in the social media, yes? All this FB, Instagram, Snapchat, TikToks, all kind of things. Yes, we would like to see it, right? So we always scrolling and seeing, and also sometimes we would like to upload what? Pictures, your details. So right now also, I also would like to say, today I'm in Naisaka, like, okay, this is the location because I'm just pinning, okay, I'm at BMSCH. So what I'm leaving there, what I'm leaving there? What are the things I left?
Current location.
Current location. And there is something like this, a kind of a chapter meeting. So that could lead what? The chapter meeting, yes, I could for Aisaka because it will get hits and everyone will follow you and they would like to join. So that is good. Then the current location, is it needed? No, right? If someone wants to follow me, they know where I am. So what we are saying is, I'm not going to say don't do that, but we have to think before we do something. So I'm not going to say you don't post it anything. No, post it, but with the sense. So whatever that you leave should help to the community, not put yourself in danger. Digital footprint, a small example. This is an example. Then when I'm saying tips to manage your footprint responsibility, okay, let's take your phone. Just take your phone. All of you, take your phone and type your name in the Google. That's it. I only want that. Type your name in Google Chrome. Type your name, a full name or half name, whatever, and search. And then search. Click the images. See, actually, like I can ensure at least 70%, or 7 of yours, pictures or your LinkedIn things, everything will be there with the same name, whatever that you use in social media. And sometimes like you might feel, oh my God, I really forgot this picture, where it comes from. Maybe that you have uploaded that one on 2012. So why we are saying is because if you upload something or if you do something online, everyone are saying a cybersecurity person can remove it. No, it cannot. We just console the other person, yes, we removed it and all is set. No, that footprint definitely will be there. So I don't want to use the technical words because as it's a very community general topic, but we might say it might be in the dark web, someone has already taken and they can use it for any other purposes. If you know about some terms, they can use for the morphing, anything, right? So this is how the footprints, whatever the footprints that you left being in there, what is the tip? Okay, now that when I asked take your phones and check, I'm pretty sure none of you have logged out from your social media accounts, right? No. Have you ever just checked all the social media accounts, what I have done within this month, within this week? Anyone? Good to know that at least one person has raised the hand. You know how we do audits for the companies? Financial audits, security audits, whatever the audits. Actually, we do have to do audit for ourselves with our social media. That is the simple tip. Like it's very hard because within the month I can't go and check what I have done and all. But log out and log in at least once a month. And audit it yourself, whether I have done it everything correctly, whether I have changed. Shall I say like here we never changed the password for last 1 year, anyone here? For your social media accounts? Yeah? Normally we won't do that. And sometimes we are using the same, maybe the password is strong because everyone knows the password should be strong. But we use the strong password for all the social media, yes. Because nowadays we are saying, okay, password should be strong. 8 digits, blah, blah, uppercase, everyone knows it right now. The awareness is really good. But then the thing is, are you using the same strong password for the older accounts? That's the issue. And whether you are changing that one for 3 months. Because in companies you get a awareness email and notification saying, okay, the 90 days is passed, please log in again and change your password. But here, who is going to tell it? You have to do it by yourself. What is the etiquette? Anything? Set of rules, again the same thing. It seems like same thing, right? Proper behavior in online. And the respectful communication. Let's see. I don't like you like sitting like this. You felt really disrespectful right now what I have said? Others? Don't you think I should not say it like that to her? Because this is not an appropriate place, or I should not say that one. But someone has to say you should not tell it. But in online, you can see that even that, I'm not going to say any gender based, even for the male or female, whenever they have put something, have you ever gone to these comments and all, that someone will get bullying, and the comments we can't even sometimes read it, right? But at that time, there are 2 different people in online. One people will support us. The other person, I can say in my term, the neutrals. Whatever happened, this not happened to me, so no, It's okay. And we are like, felt it is like an entertainment. We do, right? Sometimes we are not going to do anything, but we would like to see, or like we would like to read it, what's going on. Because people love gossips, yes. Even I love gossips as well. Because sometimes it's refreshing our mind. It's happening, right? You know, kind of like that. Is it right? Is it right? Is it right? No. We are not asking you all to voice every time. But if something is there, then you have like an option to report it. So that is just one finger tap. That's it. Why don't you all do that? We would like to happily sit back and being like an audience to see that one, but no one is ready to report unless that particular person comes and asks you to report. Unless that person is your close circle, unless that person is your close friend, then you do that. No. As a responsible, digital responsible person, what you have to do, if you see something goes wrong, report it. First step is reporting. Don't ask me whether they are taking action or not. I also don't know that, right? There are a lot of reporting streams in Sri Lanka as well. You can report to that website here. I don't want to mention everywhere because the awareness is there. But I don't know whether they take the action. But the first step as a digital citizen, as a responsible person in digital world, what I have to do is I have to step in and report it. Just do that one for anyone who is being in the digital world. Whoever that you see. Okay? Empowering some communities. So empowering some communities. What is this communities means for us? Or for you? I'll tell what is community for me. But what do you think about community?
People we associate.
Okay, so do you have like some circles? Can you tell me?
Friend circles, benchmate circles.
Good, yeah.
Maybe like that.
Anyone? Okay, most of you here, we know how to use the devices. At least we know about IT. Yes? So for me, there is two community for myself. One is the kids. The other one, senior citizens. I really get affected by these two, right? When the social media was introduced to my family, all my uncles, aunties, they would like to put my picture and saying happy birthday or any. I said, that's okay, you can call me and tell. Don't put my picture in the FB and like say happy birthday because they don't know how to set even the settings. And they put whatever the picture they have taken in the home with my, house dress or sometimes with my comb. Because they don't know how to do that. So it's very difficult for them to just sit and I have to go next to them and say, this is the issue, don't do this. I have to tell that to them. Because that is my responsibility because in my family I know about these things. I'm the only one who knows that one at the very early stage. So right now all of them have stopped. I said, okay, call and wish everyone. And what they have done is whoever in the kids also for their birthday parties also they put all the pictures. 100 pictures will be uploaded. So when I open them, okay, all 100 pictures will be there. Because they don't know how to upload it and they don't know what is the impact of it. And have you seen like there are senior citizens who are taking all the random pictures here and there and put it in the social media? Yes. You will definitely come across with at least by one person. Sometimes we feel, how can I go and tell him? That is also there. But we need to. We have to go and sit with them and tell about the devices and what is the pros and cons of it and how to use it. So that is how we can that is how we can build the awareness among the communities. And what I'm actually doing is promoting responsible digital use. So what actually ISACA is right now doing is like what we can do for the community. Any other things that you come across, you can share with me. Okay, you think. Before that, I'll say something. So I have just said about the senior citizens, and next come to the little ones. So I have read an article. I don't know, it's not in Sri Lanka or anything. It's in Europe and also in UK. A 14-year kid has filed a case against their parents. For what? The parent has put the inappropriate picture of the kid when that kid was in 7 or 8 or something. That means with a small skinny and with the pampers and diapers and all. That person has put it. So the issue that 13-year teen kid has filed a case is, without my knowledge, they have posted my picture. So I need this amount of money from them. Yes, that country has taken that case and they have filed it and they have done that one, blah, blah. Good that at least in Sri Lanka it is not there, because I don't have such a money to pay to my kid if she comes and asks me like that. Right? It's good to say okay, I just celebrate my kid's birthday. That's fine. But with whom that you are sharing it? Did you do all the settings properly? You need to check those things. We don't have much time to discuss how to do the settings. Maybe if I get another session, we can do it, like how to do the session for each and every apps, right? For another community or with another big audience. So you need to check that. Let's say thank God Sri Lanka doesn't have that kind of law. Parents are thinking like that. Yes. After I read the one, I was like, good. But then I put a habit on myself. Okay. Because I'm the person who has to acknowledge it right now, as she is 7 or 6 or something like that. But, so without her knowledge, I should not. Have you ever signed a privacy policy in your schools, institutions? No, right? We are okay. You can just put any pictures for the promotions. You can put anything for the marketing. And we are happy that our kid is here and there and all. No. These days the AI comes already. The footprint. Think about the footprint. Now you can see the connection between this and that. We are in risk. So what we can do for that? What we can do? I really love to put the picture, but this issue is also there. So what can I do? What can I do? That's the thing I said about the settings. Or you can share with your close circle. You can do like that. We are not saying don't do that. Never, because again people are saying, then why we have to use the social media? The social media is for the entertaining. But we need to do that one with the known people. And we need to ensure that we are safe. I can say another simple thing. I don't know, how I taught my daughter is, these days, the pictures are going here and there, and victim is the one again getting, why did you do this one? That's why your picture has gone around, and because of that we are facing consequences. No, I don't know whether it's good to tell it here, but I said, a person can use the washrooms. Yes, we can say don't use it. But we need to say the other person don't open the door while the person is using it. Yes, but what we are doing is we are telling the person who is inside, don't go. How come? So in case if you face that kind of a bulliness, in case if something goes around, you have to think, I have done correct. The person who is open is the person who is wrong. Any comment about this one? Am I correct or am I wrong, or do I have to improvise this one bit more to the kids?
We want to see how this kind of digital knowledge is being misused. Go to this particular exhibition happening. There's a particular store.
Okay.
If you enter your NIC, they give a tablet of soap. Sabak NIC put people are confused. They were soap brand, right? So I took the photographs and I might be going to the seniors and telling that company, okay, you are collecting NICs of the community
To give us.
this place. And then it's a famous foreign brand.
Oh, right.
You community in Sri Lanka. Years it has been there.
So that means clearly they are collecting a data collection there.
Unnecessary data.
Unnecessary.
Giving away the market.
I can add something for the ladies. Sometimes we would like to go and buy stuffs here and there. All the stores ladies, women, everyone. But what we like is we get the offers, right? So you know that like you have given like okay, every brand, anywhere, No Limit, Gold Planet, everywhere, not those two, everywhere. You are giving the details, get the cards, loyalty. It calls loyalty, right? The name looks loyalty cards. Are they being loyal to us? Are they loyal to us? We are a loyalty member, yes. But we are giving too much of that. They're collecting the phone number, a nice number, and then your email. So if one day when I ask them, they say, I have to ask the manager. Then when the manager comes and say, that is our company policy. So now my sister is saying, hey, come on, could you please don't advise them. Can we just buy and enjoy the offer and go? So that is the basic mentality of everyone. But you need to ask them, why are you doing this? And did you get some scam calls and all? Once I get during the COVID, they asked me, could you like to buy some shares of, what's that, the injection that we got? Pfizer. I said, come on guys, I didn't get the Pfizer even. At that time, the Sri Lanka didn't get that one. But you're asking me to buy a share of the Pfizer. Who are you guys? Then they put the phone down. Scam calls. But you need to ask, how did you get my number? And then they say there is a third source, blah, blah. I know what is that third source because we have like already given our numbers to all the ISPs and we never ever seen while we click that agreement. So it has already gone. Even though the law is here right now, I can't sue anyone because I'm the one who has ticket. So what is our responsibility right now for the future generation? We need to raise the voice. Okay? Taking action through education and outreach. That's the thing that we are doing right now. I know there might be no questions, but if there are some scenarios, let's discuss the scenarios. Yes, we do have some time. Okay? Read this. A person wants to put a negative review of a restaurant after a bad experience. Yes, we all faced it. Sometimes the food is really bad and all. We would like to write a review. Can we write a review? What should we consider? Any answer? If you know the correct answer, please hold it. Others. That's the thing, no? Okay, so as a normal person, okay, I don't know about this one. So what I like is how many followers I have. Because if I do something, I need to get some likes, a person, right? Another person like posting anonymously, so it won't affect. I have said that about the neutral people who is just watching and they would like to, but they won't put their name. Some people likes that. The restaurant's privacy policy, because I'm a privacy person, anyway, I'm going to read it. But the thing is, you can do a negative review, yes. But I have to check whether the criticism is constructive and fair. Whether I have used the clear good words, right? And then I have to say whether I have fairly given the thing or not. So that is the answer for this. Casus. Okay, let's discuss this. So me and Umesha is very close friends from 2012. Yes, we are good friends. More than a decade now, right? So we do have a lot of pictures together. Those days we take selfies and all. But we never ever asked, shall I take a picture with you, Umesha? Shall I post it? Did I ask? No. But I'm saying sorry today because I don't ever see those days. When would you like to take any selfies with your friend, your colleague, whoever? Shall I post it? 3 words. If they said yes, do it. If they don't like it, then don't do that. Put the flower or put the whatever for their face and do that. That's okay. That's okay. Because that we do have our own choices. Right? What's the answer? Here. Here like without her permission. Huh? Sorry? See. Politely ask her because she is a friend, right? So we need to do that. Exactly that soap case. Right? We have to skip the service immediately. Just to skip the service. I don't want it. And look after for another provider. That's it. But we don't do that one because we would like to buy that particular clothing, their particular brand over there. So we think that because they are branded, they are not going to sell our data. No, no, no. Nothing like that. Right? The big brands are doing that actually. Okay. So think like if they are collecting unnecessary data, step away from there and what? Report it and report it. Okay? This is very simple. So if it is suspicious, just let's see, right? We have to just check the address who has sent it, and if it is a phishing, then we have to tell that one, and like we have to check the URL and all. I'm not going too much deep onto this one because then we have to go with some pictures and all. But that's the answer for. If you get some email, if you receive an email, if it is suspicious, check the sender's email address and the URL for signs of phishing. Right? Phishing means like, what is phishing? Yeah. Actually, phishing is I'm putting a rod and the fish is got caught. That's the thing. That means I would like to see whether I can get your details by acting someone, a known person, acting known person, right? Simple. Right. This is a good thing to discuss. When something comes to us, please immediately share it. Oh, good thing. Yes. Just tap it, within one finger goes. Fake news. We never ever check for the fact check. No sources, no resources, something, because those things are very interesting to share it even. Sometimes it's hilarious to share it, but we never ever think whether it is going to hit someone or hurt someone. No. Mostly like when we see the celebrities news, yes, immediately we do that. Your celebrity got divorced, nah, ha, ha. Yes. They are also humans. Think about it. So, what we have to do? Delete the post. Okay, if I shared something, if I don't know about these things, I'll just quickly, okay, some people have seen it, but okay, I'll just delete it. Is it good? No. Delete the post and act like nothing happened? Nope. Block anyone who comments negatively? Nope. We are not ready to apologize actually. Report it to the platform as fake news. That's another case. But what should James do now? The question is, the person who posts, what he has to do now. Are we ready to apologize? That is the only other problem with us. Even though that we have done something wrong, we would like to say why I have done it, like reasons, but we are not going to apologize it. We need to practice it. I know that we need to practice it as a humans. First apologize that one, and then you can give the reason. I'm so sorry, okay, this was happened because I didn't notice that or I didn't fact check it. That we need to practice. This is something funny. When your co-worker leaves their computer unlocked in a shared office, what is the most responsible action to take? Actually, what we do is we just type an email and send it saying, there's a treat from this particular person today. We do some fun things, right, at office. But what actually we have to do? Lock their computer for them. As a responsible person, we need to do that for the colleague. Right? Do nothing is wrong. Change your desktop background or sending some emails from them. No. It's funny, but the thing is like, right now you're a digital citizen. So you should not do that. Okay? Right, this one. Most of us have faced it. School groups, college groups, university groups. Sometimes it's fun to see, but the group chat is becoming toxic with people making rude comments and personal attacks. What's the best course of action? Start ignoring the chat. That I also do something, okay, ignoring, mute it, but that is wrong. Add more people to the chat to dilute the negativity. Sometimes we are taking the screenshot and send to the person who is not in the group. Yes, we do, but that is also wrong. Confront the individuals and escalate the situation. Leave the group chat and report the behavior to the admin. What is the answer? C. Right? We need to report it. Leave it. Just left the chat and say like it's becomes toxic. Right? This is another interesting thing. Regularly post pictures of his daily life on social media, including his location and routine. What risk is Tom taking by doing this? B. So I can say another hilarious situation which happened I think in India, right? The thief and the victim are friends in Facebook. Okay. It was a true story actually, right? So he posted that I'm going for a vacation for 3 days, done and dusted. So when they caught the thief and asked in the courts, he said, because himself and myself are friends on the Facebook. So I know that he won't be there for 3 days in his home. That's it. The close is closed. The case is closed. So you should know whom you are becoming a friend in online, and you should know what are the details that you are sharing. It may be that you all are thinking it's a funny story. No, that's the real thing that happened in India. Okay, so be aware whatever the things that you post and all. Okay. A public Wi-Fi network at a cafe to check her bank account. Everyone knows we should not do that. Even that cafe is a big cafe, good cafe, branded cafe. Don't do that. So it's safe as long as the Wi-Fi requires a password. Nana, avoid using public Wi-Fi for sensitive transactions. You should know, don't use that. So right now I think like public Wi-Fi or Wi-Fi that they are going to give freely for us, but because of that name free, don't use that. Okay, that means don't use it for your sensitive information for a transaction or something like that. Yeah. You come across and seeing one of them have shared something without your friend's consent, report the post to the platform for violating the privacy. Report it, because I put these scenarios because to put some that report into your brain. That's all for the day. Any questions? I think I'm on time. 5 minutes is there. Any question, any comments that you would like to share with me, any feedbacks? Yeah. Is it useful for you? Okay. Any?
Not directly related, but how does Kanisha why you up to 3 years and also kind of trying to adapt it to the PDPA, Personal Data Protection Act, which is going to be enacted from March. Are you already in it or are you
The thing is like, okay, just forget about the company names or the about the laws and all. We need to see where our products and services are used. So you got the answer. The product and service, if the client or the customer is on that particular region, that region law is applicable for the any X company, right?
Yeah, that's what my question is on. Okay, when it comes to this regional, I mean, don't forget about PDPA. So
Yeah. So that is how the those laws are adaptable. So what I'm saying is like, just say that I'm going to give my products, services to Europe, then obviously I do have to adapt to the GDPR.
Yeah, so that is it.
Though that I'm in a different region, because I'm going to use them.
As a whole, you are adopting it to your platform, or are you directing a specific version of your product in the region?
Not different product, the same product and service, but different regions with the different laws. So we need to adapt all those laws because the end user can be like, file anything. The data subject, we can say the end user means the data subject. Anyway, the data subject is on that particular region using the product and service of this X company, which is in another region, but that's okay. But the thing is, if that region has this one law, we need to adapt that one because our product and service is used by someone who is in another region with another law. Yeah, you understood, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Any other things or any comments, feedbacks for me to add this one, because I would like to do this one for any communities, like saying, okay, don't do this one, something like that.
Like certain critical cases, like if you can.
Yes, we do have
for
time.
example, things like this fitness data leakages and all. There are
Yeah.
few cases in like US military also.
Yeah.
Which I think that's the first major kind of.
Even the companies, like they get sued by the data leakages. Yes, because in a kind of a corporate sector we can do that one, as you said. Thank you. Yes. Right then, thank you so much for giving this opportunity. Over to you, Misha.